Yes, but if you can
Veganism is a moral principle.
yes, but if you
It's nothing to like
Moral principle. So then what you ask Joey is, great, how do you justify this moral principle? How do you know what is morally right and wrong? Do you believe that there is objective moral right and wrong, Joey? And if you do believe in objective moral right and wrong, how do you justify claims on what is morally objectively correct? How do we justify these things? Right? Now this, people don't realize why I'm harping on this so much. All right, grounding ethics and morality in something other than just, hey, I feel like it's right or wrong. Now, this goes beyond just veganism versus not veganism, right? This is the major question at the heart of the struggle that we're dealing with right now in civilization, as globally we're seeing the consolidation of a system of refined control of technocracy that is based on metaphysical presuppositions. It's based on metaphysical presuppositions of Darwinism. Right, the things we see in the world, the struggles we see in the world, we're not seeing, it's not people versus people, it's ideologies versus ideologies. And everybody has a religion. And this is what people don't understand. Whether you call yourself an atheist and you say you don't believe in things that can't be measured or weighed, if you can't show me within the narrow box, the narrow bandwidth that I will allow proofs within, then it can't be real. If you're a materialist rationalist, you're still religious. And you're making a universal claim that everything that is real is material. The arguments we see are not people against people. These are ideologies against ideologies. So what we're going to see in the next decade or so is there is going to continue to be a major breakdown in the fabric of reality for many people as they realize what's happening. And if we don't start questioning our presuppositions and start actually talking about what we're going to build as these nomadic devices spread a global culture that is toppling governments worldwide, that is rendering obsolete a previous order in order to usher in a new order, there are people like Jacques Attali, who me and Jay talked about, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, in our stream about the social engineering of the millennials, like vegan supremacist Joey Carstrong. We talked about this book by Jacques Attali. Kissinger called it brilliant and provocative. Jacques Attali is actually like the kind of the handler, the groomer of Macron. And he writes in this book about exactly what we see happening today. So there are people who've been looking at how are we going to engineer a future society? We need to be discussing these things. We need to be discussing our beliefs, our core beliefs, and we need to be creating real communities where we can actually stand up for these core beliefs. Right? Part of why we moved down here to Ecuador out of the degenerate state of California where I grew up, which is one of the most beautiful places in the world, physically. One of the most deranged places politically to live. A very dangerous place to live if you are a human being. We need to be talking about these things, though. What are we building? What are we passing on to our children? What values are we teaching? And what values are we putting out there into the world? Right? That's why I'm constantly talking against a lot of the degeneracy that gets pumped out here, even on YouTube, right? All this body dysmorphia crap. Fat-shaming anorexic vegan moms and shit. Right? Promoting vampirism, cannibalism. moral relativism, and Satanism. That's why I speak out against these things and push against them. We promote family values. We promote grounding morality, ethics, and reason in the truth.